YouTubers of the world. This is Cybertron Prime with another video review. Today I picked up Chewbacca Black Series number 4. I was probably one of the hardest one to hunt down at Walgreens, but thankfully the lovely ladies and the managers at my local Walgreens were gracious enough to hold this one for me and call me as soon as it came in. So pretty happy. Now I had to push back the camera because this guy is really big. And by big, I mean the packaging is much taller. Take a look up next to, well, actually the packaging is the same. The packaging is the same, it's just he's a tad bit taller than Luke, but that's another toy for another time, for another review. Here is a close-up of Chewbacca, and I have to say, this sculpt, the detail is amazing. I absolutely love the way this Chewbacca turned out. I was kind of on the outside thinking this sculpt and this figure was going to turn out kind of horrible, but the hair waves and his mouth and his face, it's just, get a close-up of that thing. Look at that. Just amazing. I mean, it's a little bag. I mean, everything just turned out, I mean, to me, turned out to be perfect. I think this is one of the better sculpts besides the Boba Fett and Jabba the Hutt, but this is by far really cool. Here he is out of the package, and he is a solid figure. He just looks really good. I mean, it's just everything. Reminds me of those NECA Planet of the Apes figures, which I gotta order one of those so I can have a nice comparison. You know, kind of restriction on his elbow because of his hair. Both sides, kind of hard to move. Does do that, like he's flying. His head, you're going to get a slight rotation because of the headpiece, of course. Ball joint. His legs do spread. His knees do bend. He's going ice skating. Wookiees on ice. Now, and then here's this another one. He bends. Wrist, I mean his ankles do move. Knees move. Let's see if his wrist. Yeah, his wrist moves. Yeah, for sure. I just like the expression. It's kind of like in between, like, hey, I lost my poker game and I'm gonna beat you, or hey, nice to see you again. I haven't seen you in a while. So it's a pretty nice little face sculpt on there. Everything's nice. The bag is kind of cool. This is what happens though. Yeah, this tends to fall down quite often. You gotta stick it right underneath there. That's what she said. And then comes with this little weapon here. It's a little rifle, of course. This is where I struggle the most with some of these figures, is trying to put the weapons in and things are falling apart. And here's a size comparison with the prototype Boba Fett, and you can see Chewie towers over him, which perfectly scale. I think it's a good scale. Here's Darth Vader, who issue of him standing. He's not going to stand for me. Anyway, that's my little quick review of Chewbacca. Pretty stoked. Picked him up today. Awesome. I guarantee this is going to be one of those hard to find figures, that's for sure. I mean, everything about this figure is fantastic. I keep saying, the paint, the sculpting, everything's great. You see this, you buy it. If you cannot find it in the stores, save your money. Oh wait, one more thing. I gotta show you his feet. Look at his toes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, you cannot find them. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your gas. Go to Dorkside Toys and pick yourself up a Wookiee.